and welcome to the Onward Viewer Master League. My name is Shambe. With me is Kalianon and Serkio. This is the NA Grand Final between Grimtide and Left Right. Folks, how you doing? Talk to me. It's been a while since all three of us have casted together. It's been a minute.
It's been more than a minute, and I want to tell you first and foremost, when Chum, you reached out, I was like, oh my god! So I just want to get that out of the way. I was very excited, and I love it that we're here and we're casting together, and we're gonna watch some great Onward action in the North American Finals. So awesome, so awesome.
Serkio, how you feeling?
That is right, man. I'm great, man. It's good to be back with you guys. 3 caster in this Grand NA Finals should be a lot of fun. We'll keep you entertained. I mean, we have a lot of eyes in the game, so watch out.
100%. Folks, I'm going to quickly pull in the team captains. On the side of Left Right, we've got Connor Rage, and for Grimtide, we've got Reaper. Guys, I want to start with you, Reaper, first. Grimtide, how you feeling? How has this past season been like for you guys?
The season has been quite amazing. Only 1 loss on our record. Placed first worldwide, so pretty happy with the season so far.
Heck yeah, beautiful. And Rage.
Pretty happy, Reaper? Just pretty happy? Yeah, that's what you say, man. I was ecstatic. I loved it.
Gotta be a little bit more enthusiastic for that. Come on, you're in the finals. And speaking of which, right. And on the other side of the octagon, we've got Connor Rage, the representative for Left Right. I mean, out of nowhere, your team has come up to the top. What does that mean for you as the captain and kind of the leader, the team leader? For your, what does it mean to you being in the community for so long and now finally being on the center stage?
I feel like it just means a lot. We put a lot of work into the season. We've had a lot of ups and downs, and now we're finally getting to the place we want to be at. Being at the top.
Guys, I want to keep chatting with you guys, and maybe we do a check-in through voice chat at the beginning of every map. But right now, it's map 1. We're here. It's Downfall, folks. Have a great time. Reaper, Connor, best of luck.
Thank you.
First map, Downfall. I got the bans right in front of me, guys. For the side of Grimtide, Shipyard and Cargo have been banned from Grimtide, and Left Right has banned Arctic and Bazaar. What are we thinking about these two teams and what they've banned? Seems a kind of a mixture of very close and very medium range maps. Kale, what do you think?
Yeah, so definitely we're playing to our strengths and to in taking away the weaknesses for both teams. So for one of those, Serkio, you were looking those up earlier, kind of identifying about who was having what and kind of why we were transitioning certain ways. So I think Bazaar was one of those key pieces that, Left Right looked at that record and said, we don't want to play them on that, and basically took that approach. And I think both of those teams have taken that, we're gonna ban their strengths instead of banning our weaknesses, and see if we can come to the middle and be successful with both teams taking that approach.
Yeah, that is good. It is right. Arctic and Bazaar on the GT side, they won them all 100%, and that's why they picked those 2 maps. Now, Shipyard and Cargo, it was GT's choice, and it's because how good they've been doing lately in these 2 maps. So we're gonna see a good match, and we're ready for it.
Absolutely, we are ready on the casting desk, but we're just waiting on one more on the side of Left Right. Seems that, boom, there we go. We have a full 5v5 lobby on the side of Grimtide. It's Reaper, it's Mystery, Whiskey, Crusader, and the one and only Death. For the side of Left Right, we have Fakey, Deep Blue, VR Specialist, Nikki, and Williams. So this is a decked out lobby. It's a decked out squad on both Marsoc and Volk. I just want to say thank you so much to Serkio before we get started for carrying the torch that the casters in season 15, 16, and 17 have held. Thank you for continuing the passion. Round number 1, folks, it's Downfall.
Hey, thank you for those words.
Downfall
It is
Knight.
just
Sorry
right.
to jump in there, Sakio. Really quick, we have a quick 5-man push running around on the South Road here. There is no one going north, so we have a quick spread by the left-right team. But if GT with Crusader with Overwatch is a strong push here right now. This is and Crusader already picking up blue. Sakio, I'm gonna pass it back over to you. I just wanted to call out that big strong push from Grimtide here.
Yeah, they got rid of that center hotel player pretty fast. Good there. But yes, welcome everybody. I did all this because of the game. I love the community, and I hope you guys don't let me down as I didn't let you down the whole season. We're not over. Great match here, but Chump Bit will tell us about it. Round 1 is for you, Chump.
Yeah, there's the confirm from Death. 2 people already on center hotel. Whiskey joining them soon. For now, the defense looks pretty well spread out. Long-range shots coming out from Williams, wielding the 12-time scope.
More than likely.
Yeah, and we have Specialist up at Twins right now. He is making the covering line. Unfortunately, he's not making the push forward to get the crossing line coming in front from the North Tower. South Tower. So there's not a lot of coverage from the front objective push. So if the Grim Tide all smokes their entire path and makes a quick push for a cap, the left-right's at a disadvantage right now for that play style. You pretty much have Fakey to get past. Nikki can be smoked out.
Right.
So they're gonna get one, and we'll see from there.
I mean, my goodness, we already have the kind of night vision boosted here, but I might have to bump it up just a little bit more to see Nikki's position here on lower dumpster, 2nd floor. They hear a smoke, and we hear a nade as well, blasting. There's the call out from Nikki. They are smoking the cross. Slowly but surely, Grimtide will be making their way. Luckily for them, there's no one on Marsoc Twins, other than the Valley. More shots coming from Grimtide.
Fakey
like
will
this
be a very important guy here. From the church, could have a clear view for anybody crossing to objective.
Mystery, big pickup on Nikki on objective, and Fakey throws out utility, giving himself away to get Peaky. Fakey needs to stay alive, or we're gonna have a quick push from Grimtide onto cap here.
There's no doubt about that. And in fact, Mystery landed the headshot, but because of how dark it is, because of how small Nikki's angle was, they didn't even realize that they actually got the kill. Snake in the grass, or should I say snake in the dust. It's Reaper crawling along the west road, southbound towards OBJ. Again, OBJ is here on dumpster. And yeah, this could be really dangerous. Fakey, as you said, Kale, is really the only true line of defense for the left-right squad. 3v5 for them. Ooh.
Found one.
Oh, he's
Very
giving
nice
himself away. He
skill
does
by
pick up
Fakey.
death, but now he's got 4 different lines going to be watching for this. Specialist needs to make the rotation, or Williams needs to make the rotation out. They do not have coverage. This is a 1v4 right now. 1v3. 4. 4.
1v4.
And William just rotating a little bit closer to objective. Might be able to get there if somebody runs in. Reaper, oh my god, he is next to the wall. About to be in range. Oh, Champ, what's up? He's gapping already.
There's no way. Is he in range, actually?
He's out.
He's on
Fake,
it.
he didn't see him.
That is range. That is range. He's right
Oh
on the edge of
my
it.
god. Poor Fakey. And there's the conform. That is 2 points for Grimtide running away. Unbelievable. A sneak cap from the sneaky snake Reaper. I mean, that's a big hit into the team like Left-Right. I mean, Left-Right has had a very fast and very steep trajectory upwards as a squad during Season 18. Not novice players, not new players, but definitely a new roster. I think this is going to be a big wrench in the works for them. What do you think, Sir Keo?
Wow, Cap, the first round is devastating. We just saw that earlier in the EU final. Imperial capturing the first round. They got that map 04. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but it's gonna be hard now. But I wanna say something about this map. It feels a little bit more like the old downfall. Everybody running to center. Hotel and pushing straight to objective. It happened right here. That was a good capture by Green Tide. Let's see if left right could do the same.
Kale, talk to me. I mean, okay,
So and I just did my boom. I had a little bit of some folks in the tent or in the lobby saying I was a little quiet. So hopefully I'm not coming through too loudly now. But with that being said, getting capped on round one, it always hurts. It's not fun. But a sign of a team that's been around, they know how to manage, they know what they're doing. You just gotta shake it off. It's just like, oh, that's frustrating. So as long as the team is not dissolving in the tent right now, and they're continuing like, hey, let's move past it. Next round, no big deal. They're gonna come out fine, and left or right's gonna come out swinging. It's purely just it's a mental game at that
Absolutely.
point. So very strong push from Grintide, getting their picks, getting there early, getting the caps. Unfortunately, no rotations. Their front coverage got picked other than Fakey, and no one made the adjustments to cover and support, which kind of left that open for that. So hopefully some transitions. We'll see some transitions from left to right for those defensive lines in future rounds.
Folks, let's hang tight. Seems we're going to be entering a timeout on the side of left-right. Missing a player, and I believe their time has expired. I believe they legally would have to call a timeout. Folks, stay tuned in the chat. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And I believe the halftime show just ended for the big game. So hopefully we can steal a little more viewership. In any case, stick around. Spread the word. The big game. You don't know of any big game.
What?
What's happening? I don't even understand. What big game? There's Onward. Onward finals.
No, we're watching the Super C4 Sunday.
Exactly. That's us. In any case, spread the word. Make sure that your friends and family know that the NA Finals of Onward Season 18 is happening right now. We're going to go into a quick break. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back.
Prepare to start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. And somebody's spotted in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2-way.
Match point.
Game underway, folks. Round number 2. Grim Tide 2 points up. Left, right, none. Welcome back to the VRML network. My name is Chumbe. With me is Sergio and Kalianon. Grim Tide this time. Hold on. Grim Tide this time will be going into a Volk defense of the East. Sorry. Can someone else take over? I think I'm. My circuits are breaking.
Absolutely. All right. So we have the mirror objective for our second round for the south lower dumpster. We do not have a mirror spawn though. We have left-right spawning in the southeast at the basically Twins with Deep Crusader picking up Deep Blue at Twins area. If you notice the spread here, Crusader on the Sniper House objective, picking up one, and Fakey getting the refrag on Crusader. We are at a 4-4 now with left-right really holding tight in the Twins area. There was the long pick by Crusader all the way out on the other side of the map. Fantastic shot by Crusader. I thought he was at Twins that he picked up, so fantastic shot there. It looks like Whiskey and Mystery are settling in Reaper's Hole in the back line from the valley.
It's an even better shot from Fakey, frankly. An immediate refrag there, a headshot on top of it. Yeah, two great snipers who I guess their battle just ended right there, and we're back to the crickets. 4 minutes on the clock.
Wow. All right. Yes, I like this defense. And now objective is surrounded by 4 green time players. It is a different round as we see a couple, no, actually 3 of them approaching from the, what is that, the east side, Twins buildings. Should be a fun one to watch. It's going to be quiet for a little bit, but we're halfway there.
Shots going out. Marsoc Tower, yeah. This is going to be a tough one for Whiskey. Is holding the immediate angle for the finish line there next to White House. But again, this is a pretty common spot.
Yeah, Whiskey should be fine for a while. All of them are at least 30 seconds away. He should be hearing them coming and running next to him. Let's see what they do. Also, they have a really good 2 defenders in Center Hotel with a great view straight to objective. See what they're gonna do there. Hopefully they do their job. They don't let left-right cap, which I believe that's what they want to do.
Nice clean headshot from Mystery, finding Connor. And down they go. Another headshot from the left-right squad, doing a little bit better on their Marsoc round than their Volk. 2 minutes approaching. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. The east spawn is never easy. Here comes VR Specialist and a friend coming up from the south.
Reaper. Yep. Valley, Reaper coming out of Valley. It's going to be the next interaction here. Either Reaper's going to get caught or be right there.
Fake and Whiskey should be getting on right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, headshot. Beautiful.
There's the call out from VR Specialist.
That's a good down.
Yeah, upper dumpster has been called out, and they're just teasing that angle once more. Ooh, big pre-fire in the shed, but nothing connects. 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. The time is of essence for the left-right squad.
Wow. The smokes are out.
Perfect smoke.
Rack 3 it's also had a chance to go straight to objective. He only have to worry about death to his right at Center Hotel. A minute to go.
It's getting tight here, Kale. I mean, what are the predictions? What's the potential energy for the Marsoc versus Grimtide? Can Death snag a call onto Rag? They do. Down goes Connor, and that's a 2v3 for left-right.
2. -1. Reaper, I was going to say, Picker, Reaper's holding a tight line on the Valley, and the exit of the Valley is shut down. Coming up over White House, Whiskey has that lockdown. Death has the overline as well, coming from the north side of White House. The only thing out of that with the minute half to go is try to put a smoke line down and make the transition on the north side. You're just completely shut down from the other areas there.
That was a quick succession. I mean, all of left-right being quickly taken out in a matter of, what, 10 seconds? Just peak after peak. Grimtide, you know, they popped out of their gopher holes and disassembled the Marsoc push. I mean, so far on Grimtide on a long-range map like Downfall, are picking up steam, and they're definitely flexing their, I guess their team sync. Really is what it is at the end of the day. Left, right. I mean, Sergio, you've been watching these teams for all of Season 18, putting down more than 40 casts. What is your takeaway of the left, right squad? How do they play? Are they fast? Are they smart? What can you summarize left, right to be as a team?
Yeah, I could tell you they are fearless. They are fast. They are fast cappers. There's quite a, I believe, two of them great sniping killings in every single game. They are doing great. As you know, this is a brand new team, and they started probably all the way from bronze or silver. They are gold at this time, and they want to beat this master team. Let's go. A new round is here.
Next
It is
objective.
number 3.
Right, up. Go ahead, Chum. I apologize.
No worries. Next OBJ is going to be on upper dumpster, the close cousin of the lower dumpster. Left, right, back on defense. Can Grimtide sneak in another cap, making it 5 points in total? Shots fired from Fakey. Kale.
Yeah, another 5-man push by Grimtide, not opting for a kind of spread offense to get different angles, which can be very strong and very positive at the same time. Let's see if left-right picks up on their previous Fakey downing death on the crossing line. Was a little slow in that transition. Reaper gets out there and gets a revive though. 5-on-5 back up on South Road. Or West Road, excuse me. That's a west because I'm in the west. But again, left, right. There's holding a lot of backlines to objective. You know, they've got 3 people near objective and kind of 2 people to hold people from kind of coming into the east and making the transition all the way around. But these 5-man push from Grimtide, again, once we start getting the picks and things start coming out, I hope left, right will kind of pick up from their last rounds and kind of see how, hey, I need to transition. I need to hold, holding the front of objective, some crossing lines and things like that.
I mean, it's just spectacular, the synchronization. I mean, Sergio, you've seen it all. Grimtide, talk to me. Have they been doing well, truly, in Season 18? You know, Reaper mentioned at the beginning of our pregame that, you know, they finally reached number 1, and they're riding it all the way out to the top of the championship of North America. Is Grimtide really at their best right now?
They are. This is a final, and there's no stopping for them. They want that big star next to their name, as every one of us, and they are really close. Great team, great names, and they have been playing together for a while already. So they have so much chemistry. So great team, as you could see. I mean, it's halfway in the round. Everybody's still alive. Great job so far, and they're not too far from objective. They're gonna do a good push, and maybe they might want to finish this round with 5 points. Let's see.
Crusader wielding the heavy scar. Oh, there's Williams, though, firing right back with the AKM. A clean kill onto Death, who was already downed. Easy pickings as they were low HP. They're aiming down again, this time for Whiskey. Stuck on the cross. Not sure if anything's going to connect so far for Williams, but, I mean, we do know that these players can really conjure up some magic. Call-outs between Williams and their friend Fakey. Oh, man, that cross is being absolutely shot down. There's Crusader, a headshot.
Yeah, Crusader holding down on the top of the Center Hotel stairs. Finally picks ones out and immediately gets the pick on him. Fantastic shooting by Crusader. Was just looking for the lines, popping out of cover, and then confirming.
I don't know how he does it. He always get spectacular kills from far, and he knows somebody was shooting from that window, and he looked for the right angle, found that head, and that's it. he is going to be playing in the next round or maybe map.
Folks, this is the NA final between Grimtide and Left Right. A best of 5 match to really see who truly is the best. VR Specialist has something to say. Mystery goes down. Another kill in the pocket of Left Right. 3 left on Grimtide. 1 minute 40 on the clock. Time is ticking, and Marsoc, man disadvantage.
Yeah, they're still great. It's a good defense. Equal break. Nikki should be the last one to fight out of objective, but I won't worry about Specialist. He is the one could see anybody approaching. Deep Blue does some job, but I will be backup for Mickey, and Reaper is getting closer. Look at him. He is approaching objective really quiet.
My gosh.
Oh my God, they haven't seen him yet.
Oh, there's a shot from Deep Blue. It's going to just graze Reaper. I did see the blood flying out. Williams begins to rotate off. Oh, more shots fired. Reaper's completely pinned down here on upper dumpster.
One's in the valley stair.
Kale, 40 seconds. What can they do? Here comes
Yeah.
a util.
Oh, grenade coming over. Oh, Flash holding it down. Reaper's going to be holding his line. Crusader and Whiskey need to get utility out on to support Reaper here. Either smokes or something to clear them out. Nikki did the quick verification to peek in front of objective, and that honestly just saved the cap because they were not.
Finally,
there is smoke coming out.
My God.
There's Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, there's
Making
Williams
that
to
front
shut
line
down the cap
crossing.
attempt. But here comes, no, with 10 seconds left, not sure what Whiskey can do in a 1v4. More shots fired from VR Specialist, just suppressing the smoke. But that's not where Whiskey is. 1 second, and that's timeout. Left, right. Win a point. Grimtide stuck at 3.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. And somebody
Go.
Spud in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2K.
Match point.
Round 4, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the same OBJ. This time Grimtide are going to take a stab at defense. Their Marsoc round on this OBJ. Upper dumpster did not go their way. Katie's up on the board, no more. Left, right, they take the quick spawn in the northwest, and more shots fired. There's the Virtus from Nikki. Will suppress a rotate. Audibly frustrated that they missed the kill. I mean, so far, Kale, I'm watching
always
3 people on Hotel. I mean, the fact that they've already taken Hotel, doesn't this mean that Grimtide have a lot of pressure?
It depends. It depends. You have Whiskey, and Whiskey in his line, he basically can have a backline onto the cross for objective and holding the north and east cross. Honestly, this is a wonderful defense right here from Grimtide Crusader up in his capping spot with Overwatch. You know, the problem you have with a full concentrated death picking up Fakey there, all in Center Hotel, is that there's only so many lines that you can exit from there to get to objective. So as long as you have your front crossing lines, your rear crossing lines, and support lines, you're just fine there.
Here's Crusader, just watching smokes go onto the lower and upper dumpster buildings. So Keo, I mean, from this angle, have you seen a lot of kills from Crusader on downfall? What's the potential energy of this position for him?
Crusader, it's one of the best doing that, and all depends also in the map and the objective. So you could find those line of fire that the enemy should be crossing, and Crusader always gets great spots. Or as we know, he gets kills almost every round. He does a great job, and he's doing it again.
Yeah, just finding that crack between the tarp and the box. Shots fired towards Marsoc Twins, but none too close to Crusader just yet. I don't know. If I were on Volk and Marsoc were already at Center Hotel, I'd be a little nervous. But it seems that Grimtide are confident in their spots. KO, Whiskey's position really a thorn, I believe, if they extend a bit too far.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, where Whiskey was, I would have tucked back in and looked back on from the door of objective, because you were literally the front crossing line. They
Yeah.
couldn't do anything to get you out of there other than get you out. So I think Whiskey has overextended here. Hopefully he does not get picked up, because then that does leave Crusader with a crossing line to
Yeah,
make the rotation. and
that'll
support.
be an uncomfortable position. So far, it just seems that there's a firefight between Hotel and Marsoc Twins. Just past the 3-minute mark here, and left-right are still trying to settle in and find a Marsoc groove. Nikki, more shots from Heli West. Nothing connects just yet.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get you guys.
Crazy. Crusader still on the same place, and keep in mind, in the old map, it didn't have no roof. It's a little bit higher now. That means greater view. He might get at least 2 more, I'm guessing. He's aiming at Williams. Should be.
Oh,
Or roof down.
there's Whiskey taking out Williams for Crusader. We did hear Crusader take a shot, but so there is a possibility that left-right are beginning to forget about Crusader there. There's Mystery to put in some work there as well. VR Specialist tries to contest it. Shots around the corner, nothing connects. 2v5. I mean, this is really, really tough. It's just Volk rounds. There's Reaper as well. Nikki goes down. I'll lift up the VR Specialist.
This is what I was kind of talking about earlier, of like, you get to a hotel and you get stuck on an island. You need pressure and supporting lines from other areas, I think, really to take advantage of Center Hotel when you're attacking, because it is stuck on an island trying to do things.
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah, he's stuck in the Center Hotel, and also keep in mind the inside has its light up. The lights are on. If you show you're in there through the window, a door, they will see you. You will be an easy target, and nothing to do there. Specialists can get Nikki, and objective seems too far to reach.
Shots fired from Whiskey. Crusader is really in an optimal position to just find and end this round once and for all. Closing out downfall. Again, Grimtide, one more point, and they take map 1. Crusader just needs to find that kill. Whiskey's there as well. Shots fired all over the place, and it's the captain to take it out, confirming the map win for Grimtide. 4-1 against left-right. I mean, Kale, what a fight. I mean, I'm not the biggest, if I were to play Downfall competitively, especially at such a critical match like this one, the NA Grand Finals. I would not be comfortable playing Downfall. I'm actually very glad that it's over. But if there's anything we can take away from this first map and kind of chart out a course of how map 2, 3, and maybe even 4 will go, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to think. So Grimtide comes out, first map of playoffs. Not only do they pick Downfall, but they pick Downfall Night. So some practice has gone into this. They came out here with a specific decision of, if we get these objectives, we're doing these pushes. So they have a game plan set. And that, obviously, you come out round 1, getting the cap, knowing the exact cap position, how the line we're going to make. So they definitely have a plan to orchestrate against it. And Grimtide, just fantastic execution about almost the entire map.
Sir Kyo, any thoughts before we wrap up and head over to map 2?
Downfall Night was picked on purpose. They knew what they were doing. Victory was on their side. There's just one map. They need 2 more. We're playing best of 3 people. And make sure you give us a lot of like, chat over there. We're keeping an eye on it. We're going to read some. And yes, great match. Great match. I think left, right needed to use more utilities to get closer to objective. They didn't get there. They didn't get close at all. So they only won a bulk round in this map. So let's see what we have for next time. Do we know what map we're gonna play?
Map number 2 coming your way just after this break. Stay tuned.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. Can somebody
Go.
Spud in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2
Match point.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's map number 2, Quarantine, confirmed after Grimtide took away map 1, 4-1, Downfall Night. That was huge. Round number 1 of Quarantine. It's in the east. Talk to me, Kale. I mean, oh, shots fired already. Take a look.
Reaper already picking up Williams. Williams was trying to watch that Southern Cross and just gets great pick there with that line. So Quarantine, best map, one of the best maps from DPI. Crusader picking up another one. That's 2 down from left to right, leaving just 3 left up for the attacking team. With 1 in the south and 2 in the north. Hopefully they can continue to make that pressure on both sides, but Crusader has a crossing line, so about to make it on number 2. If you're on camera 2, you're already there, never mind, I'm going to be very quiet. And you're going to continue to watch this line because Shredder's going to watch it.
Shots fired from VR Specialist, just contesting that. Man. More shots fired from
Nade.
Nikki.
Look at this nade.
Oh, close. Not quite. Possible engagement here in the north. Fakey going up against, who is that? Death. So far, nothing. Fakey, though, if Crusader overextends and exposes themselves from AC, they could be spotted and taken out. No rotate from Crusader just yet. Back down into the parking lot below Tank Courtyard. We'll see how that plays out. But Mystery and Death over here in the north side of the map, really, really challenging this squad.
Right. Yeah. It's 2 minutes when await already. A great grenade on Crusader just hit the other side of the wall. That was really close. Good for Fakey. Yes, and we have some other action in the south inside hospital. They're trying to make sure they do some kind of mistakes. They expose their position and maybe get a defender kill. But look at Green Tide. They're still intact. 5 up, and they're all healthy.
I mean, it's weird because when I finished the EU finals, or the EU semi-final between NFI and Imperial on, I believe it was Friday, at the end of it, Firesoul, who was co-caster, actually told me you better cast this NA Grand Final because Left Right has been absolutely on fire. But it seems that Grimtide are really putting a wrench into that. So far, all of map 1 really, other than Left Right taking away 1 point rather. Oh, more shots fired. It really feels like Grimtide are really challenging, and they're just coming out stronger here during the NA Grand Finals. What do you think, Kale? I mean, you've definitely gone up against both of these squads. Any takeaways?
Yeah, I mean Grimtide, they're playing solid lines. They're hitting their early line shots. There's always going to be those early crossing lines where you fight it out pretty much depending on the spawn. And Grimtide's winning those engagements. You'll hear both sides of the shots, but only actually get one taken down with Mystery picking him Nikki there, leaving 1 left from left to right there, and it's strong defense from Grimtide. You know, and with that being said, I was really hoping as we came into quarantine with Left Right being their pick, and especially playing them just the other day in the playoffs, that we'd see that some of that spread coordination. But the Grimtide getting those early lines, getting those early picks. When you take 2 down and within the first 30 seconds, it's really hard to make that comeback, make that transition to take advantage of it.
Wow, as we have some action in the center courtyard. C4 out, Crusader trying to catch the last player, Specialist. Oh, what can he do? He has a great team in front. It's going to be very hard. 5v1.
From White Car.
Yeah, there's Death coming rapid round all the way in the north and taking away the last Marshak. 1 point again to Grimtide on Q1. I want to quickly shout out the chat. Thank you all for joining. Rolly Kills is going to bed, so good night, gang. We have Care, Windle, Smith, Wade, as well as Takeo, Dodo Bird, Tripod. I mean, thank you, Spooks. My goodness, everybody's in the chat. Folks, if you can see that one of your friends is not active in the live chat, send them the link to this live stream, because we want to have as many eyes as possible on this game. It's, you know, it's the VRML's big game, right? 18th season, NA Grand Finals. It's an an underdog team like Left Right, and also a weirdly equally underdog team, Grimtide. So it's really an interesting match, and let's get some more viewers in the chat and get this love of Onward going. Pretty soon, we're also going to start to loosen up as we get more used to these teams. I think so far, Mystery is really putting in the work from APC Courtyard 2-0 KD. No kills from Left Right. I'm sure that's going to change.
we at right here? All right, green tide. They're doing great. I think the only chance for left, right, not the only chance, one of the chances for them to actually come in front, if it's gonna be if green tide makes mistake. I haven't seen any so far. Yeah, they kept the whole lineup in the field for round one. Swapping places now.
Swapping places indeed. It's left right now on defense. Same OBJ here on the stairs. In the EU semifinals just a few days ago, we saw an incredible smoke attack from NFI. We'll see if Grimtide decides to pull out something like that. Smoke toss there on the south road, and there's no one to contest it on the side of Grimtide as they spawn on impact northwest of the map.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a very classic push, right, Kale, to come onto the center burning, as well as a Volk on the underground of Tank Courtyard. What's the potential energy? Have you seen Grimtide pull off any interesting strategies, any interesting coordinated pushes onto Tank Courtyard that you think might be in play here and against a player like Deep Blue on left-right?
Yeah, so I've definitely seen Grimtide. They will have, they're centered up all in burning right now, and then there's a north push as well. While they basically take Tank Courtyard, tank. Oh, say that 5 times fast. And then as they transition through, you're gonna get the basically defenders focusing on the backside of Mall. You're gonna get them focusing on those areas, and as that is going on, you're gonna have that the rest of the team in the north making that transition around, like you can see on Money Trucks right now with who is that? Death making his rotation around. So he's going to be this counter piece where everyone's got eyes on right here. And then if you pick up 1 or 2 people, you get everyone focused, and, everyone's right there, and you can take advantage of that. So Death needs to do that. And there should be one going south probably here soon. Yep, there's one south rotation. Very similar push that they've done in the past. We'll see that here in just a moment, as probably we hit about the 4-minute mark.
The stakes are just so high. Talk to me.
I was gonna say good timing from GT. So everyone is basically hanging out. Williams picking up whiskey. Big long line shot from Skeleton over there. Good shot. Oh, no, that was never mind. That was Williams in the dunes. I take it back. Basically, you see this for a whole line right now. You have the south line. You did lose the person in the south, but this whole push as they come across, and then you've gotten Death that's gotten all the way around. So as they push through, you'll see them kind of start to compress, probably about the 2-minute mark as they continue to push through.
Around this time in the previous round, we have already 3 people dead. Everybody's still up. Now we lost one green time and warehouse all the way to the east. And we have one in the back. It's Death flanking, and we're going to have a push right on the hole in Tank Courtyard. Let's see what Deep Blue does.
They have a C4 equipped, so this could get really ugly. Oh, a TK. Death, downing, mystery. That's going to be huge. There's VR Specialists to pick up the pieces. That's only 2 left. Active. There's Deep Blue, AK-74 SU. Here's the C4. Where's the C4 toss? No, it's a flash. Does not catch Reaper. Another flash. Will not catch Reaper. Shots fired up in the north. But no one's there. The C4 is going to come into play any moment now. Here comes Deep Blue crawling out. A smoke toss. Where's the C4, Deep Blue?
He didn't bring it tonight.
And, yeah, no. And Reaper backs off.
I'm trying to rotate together.
Yeah, I think Crusader is the one that carries a C4 all the time. Reaper, figure it out. He's not gonna go through that direction. He's rotating. He's taking the north, trying. Oh, he's gonna go try to get some. He's trying to get Mystery back up. So that would work. That's some help. They are running out of time. Minute and a half to go.
There's one dude, which is Williams. I got only smoke launch left.
Yeah, against 5 of left right, this
Yeah,
just this does not feel right. Another smoke tossed out from Deep Blue. Somehow, Marsoc did not notice that toss from Deep Blue that exposed their position. M203 on OBJ, and Deep Blue seems to be rotating back to Center Hotel. The pressure is on. There's Nikki from OBJ first floor. Down goes Mystery. Back to the tent they go. Reaper, the captain of GT, carrying the weight of his team's name on his shoulders. 1 minute left on the clock. 1v5. We have seen allegedly. No, never mind. There's Fakey catching Reaper off guard. 1-1 on the board. Left, right. Take one.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. And somebody
Go.
Spud in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2K.
Match point.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Round 3 of quarantine. We have our west objective with an east 2-story spawn for left right, with a 4-1 push, with 4 going in the south. Very strong push there. With Whiskey going in the north. Let's see what Grimtide's going to set up for the defense here. Sakio, in the past, Grimtide has had a very strong season this year, especially in playoffs with this impact, people holding it down and impact and everything else. What has been, give me some feedback on what you've seen this year.
Big numbers. They don't like losing, and it seems like it's whenever they're playing or they are cast, they're getting cast by me. It is a pretty chill game. They understand each other very well, and I don't think they get to plan too much because they know what everybody's doing in every single objective. Great control also. So nothing bad from them. They are in the final, so we know why they're one of the best.
Interesting. Crusaders actually brought a taser. So we'll see if that comes into play as the North Marsoc player makes their journey out to Impact. That's going to be interesting. I want to see a taser play. I think that'd be pretty dang epic for the grand finals.
Yeah, Chum, you just miss a lot of that. I have Cash Crusader getting 2 people hacked in the season, so he is good at it. I believe he's I think one of 2 that are doing it a lot. So yes, hopefully he give you that view tonight.
These are for weirdos, guys. Just want to put that out there.
All right, Death.
Daddy help. Daddy, please. I need.
You
I
don't
don't know.
want to hear that hacking beeping.
I don't know if you guys
In
are
the
listening
game.
into death. Let's take a listen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Just mumbling away
Is that
here
the
on
time
gas
now?
station.
Oh, I thought you meant in the day.
Oh my goodness. As Marsoc, 4 of Marsoc are steadily making their way through hospital.
In my room. Boom, boom,
Just
boom,
listen to this
boom.
guy. He's going absolutely crazy.
He's having a great time. Yeah, they do play relax. I'm telling you, I get to see them, and they're fearless. So it is 1-1 in quarantine, and they know how to play here.
Good old AK-5C from VR Specialist. God, man, that gun used to be the meta back in the day. No more, no longer. But now apparently, I mean, honestly, I haven't been playing the game, so I've been up to date to the meta. Kale, what is the meta gun here? Is Specialist an outlier?
You know, it depends on what you like to run. So the M27 is a big strong gun these days. Scar is always going to be a fan favorite. AK-5C is not it. Mark 18. You know, it's kind of there's a lot of things here they can do. Oh, big pickup by Death there.
-1. We're holding 2.
There's Nikki here
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
kind of-
Yeah, he has the.
Talk to me, Kel.
He's quick and he's peeking.
Williams got 1.
Williams coming up here on his finally caught up. Williams has spent 4 minutes in the north and is just now to AC. They've got a minute, basically a minute and a half to get to objective. He's thrown a smoke to give himself away, so they know he's in the north now. And Crusader picks up Williams. Oh, so Williams, I've been watching and following along the whole time there. He is basically, you know, that pressure from the other side they get while, you know, they know people are in hospital. And here they are, the Grimtide defense just picking up, and Death just taking him out with the smokes on it and everything. Death comes out, and the trade, strong play by Death there. Goodness gracious.
Take a look at this flick from. Take a look at that flick from Death, just managing to trade their way out. They were looking at the other. They were looking at the other side of the hotel doors, the west-facing doors. They were looking on the other one, and immediately flicked onto Nikki, and just in time to get that frag. Let's take a look again. Roll that replay because that was absolutely unbelievable. Look at this. Death was looking away and just instantly flicked just in time. Incredible. Huge plays from Death here. My goodness.
Great job from Death. So last round, Death on their push kind of gave himself away with the TK, gave himself away from the north coverage where he needed to really get the people in the dunes and skeleton. And you know, he's basically said, "Hey, sorry guys, I apologize, but here's a little bit more for you." So they'll definitely come back in and say, "Thank you, Death. Thank you for all your hard work."
My goodness.
That was a great job by him. He took 4 of them. I know the last 3 I saw over there, but there was a thing, a 4-1 in the roof. Did he kill all 4 of them in this round? At least he got 3 kills. Good job for him. And he was just relaxing dancing. This is the finals. Oh my god, I guess they know what they're doing. Fearless, like I said.
I really don't know what to make of it because I can see just the raw potential energy that's just inherent in the left-right squad, but the coordination from Grimtide has put them a point ahead here on map number 2, Quarantine. Let's see if left-right now defending the far west OBJ. Let's see if they can lock in and get us a point here.
All right, they're all pushing north.
Yeah, 5-2 KD from Death will put them. Makes them stick out like a sore thumb in the tent lobby. But we'll see how it goes here as they make progress towards AC. What's the path here for Marsoc from the looks of it here, Kale? What are they trying to do?
Yeah, so you got one on cargo containers, which is going to basically keep people off the wing. Keep people off the wing is huge for basically this north control. The rest of the team is basically like, hey, I've got coverage. They can't come out and get me unless they're going to push all the way up in the west-northwest. So they're just moving through quickly. And left-right is basically settled down inside of impact as well. So it's a have coverage, so we're not going to all get picked from the roof, and then slowly make our way up. And definitely a much faster push for here from left to right, and kind of taking over ownership. They're already 3/4 of the way there. If you notice in the last round, Grimtide. Excuse me, this is Grimtide attacking. Grimtide is catching up. We're in the last round, left to right. They pretty much didn't even get to their push of the objective until 2 minutes in, and we're already a minute and a half in, and we're almost at engagement. Clock maintenance, that's what I'm trying to get with. Clock maintenance is huge, and ownership of the map. And you have folks stopping to covering push lines.
Here comes Death. Deep Blue is contesting the inside. Oh my goodness, there's Deep Blue finding one kill. We hear Util dropping to the floor as Death, the top fragger, goes back to the tent. Rest of Grimtide, 4 players all up in the north. Deep Blue has a long road ahead of them. VR Specialist is here to aid.
Yeah, they don't want to go in too fast. Mystery and Whiskey, they're just outside the impact building, and a friendly die. They need to figure it out how first before pushing. Yeah, Specialist. Dude Deep Blue taking care of every single side of the building. They will be hurt whatever route they take, but they must cross, because we see 4 of them on this side, on the west side, northwest. They're gonna push a little bit. They're gonna go to the impact building. There is one, and a refrag. Whiskey getting that kill. Right, there is another one. It is Specialist.
Specialist is hearing 3 footsteps. Here comes Crusader. Oh, they're all routing over there. Can they catch the toes? This is the big question. VR Specialist, can they do it? Crusader on the outside of impact. Here comes Reaper. Crosses, down goes the ankles. That's 1 kill for VR Specialist. Whiskey and Crusader will hear that flash out. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. Kale, we've seen VR Specialist do some absolutely incredible stuff. Frag-wise, right? Their mechanical skills are really at the top, maybe even 1% of the competitive Onward community. Is it enough to challenge Crusader and Whiskey in this close quarters battle on impact?
Absolutely. So Specialists, you've noticed, got the kills from the toes. That line, they're not going to be expecting from someone laying down on the whole of impact. And then a good rotation from Specialists after the fact. So, they go in, they clear, they identify he's not there. They think he's rotated out. A huge piece of this, you don't peek the same angle every single time. You shoot, you rotate. You shoot, you rotate. You could have, we even saw that in around one of the playoffs this season, where we had one person pick up 4 separate kills in impact, and it was just one person holding down, get a kill, rotate, get a kill, rotate. So Specialist can definitely hold this down, even if he has no additional utility to support. And we're about to see that right here, I think.
They have to decide where they're going. They have 1 minute left, and they're not critically close to OBJ. Here comes Whiskey through the fuselage. They're going up against Nikki on OBJ directly. This is a tough situation to be in. We see lasers, crosshairs go out. Here comes a nade onto the corner. Just not enough to get Nikki. Where's VR Specialist watching their shots fired onto gas station? Fakey on left, right, being suppressed. Nikki still crawling around. VR Specialist still Oh, now they're minding the south. M203 on gas station does not down Fakey, and that's a huge problem for Grimtide. 30 seconds, beep, beep. Here's the cross line between VR Specialists and Nikki. A flash out. It is enough for VR Specialists, but it gets tossed onto the tail wing. There's Nikki pulling their weight. Down goes Crusader. Whiskey. A counter flash, a pre-fire, and Williams is there on the back to protect. 2 points. Left, right. Keep it even, Stevens here on Quarantine.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. And somebody's
Go.
Spud in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2K.
Match point.
It's Sergio. I mean, let's debrief. That was an absolutely insane round 4. Left, right. Bringing it really close. Any thoughts?
It was a good round. I like this, especially this play by BR Specialist. He got those toes. I think he didn't have to move. He could get at least one more, maybe the third one from there. But also that push from the Marsoc side got a good flash on Specialist. Then flash to their left to Nikki. But luckily for left, right, they have a backup. They came run and held them out and killed those Marsoc players. So that was a nice ending. Good show. We are in a new round. We're going to go and watch.
Absolutely. New round means new objective. Well, not always, but... What is it? Hold on. A rhombus... Hold on. There's some math thing where something is this, but the other thing is not always that. I think it's a rhombus and a parallelogram. Kale, you have kids. You tell me.
My kids are 4 and 7.
Dang it.
You know,
Okay,
you were saying
never
it,
mind.
I go, oh, that was a long time ago. I don't know.
Exactly.
I have not started helping with that homework yet.
My goodness. Yeah, I mean, Grimtide are definitely bringing in the show and keeping their morale up. Jinxie reference to keep up the mood. Left, right, they spawned in, I believe, the northwest, and so 3 players have actually made their way to Broken Wing. Close to objective, but they have to wait out here until the rest of their squad makes it all across the map. We have one in the far northwest, and we'll see where they end up. But for now, Grimtide are holding their ground. 4 all circled around objective, and we have a lonely Whiskey all alone in the far north, southeast. And from this position, AK-12 Hollow with the foregrip. What's the potential energy for a position here on the second floor? Or maybe it's the third floor. What do you think, Kale?
Third floor. What? No one's in Impact. I'm confused.
Oh no, sorry. A Whiskey in the very
the
southeast, third floor with the AK-12. What's the potential energy? I guess they have an angle onto Tank Courtyard.
The skeleton.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, yeah. So they pretty much since they've been able to get out to this, and there was no, obviously with that spawn, the west spawn, you don't have anything that holding that down. So basically, what Whiskey can do here is completely hold down the east push. So instead of crossing line back across South Street, he can hold that. And then also, if there's a push from Burning / Tank Courtyard, he can also rotate from the top of Skeleton and basically get coverage. And then if he needs to, he can exit out and move into the dunes to support as well.
Crusaders just egging on Nikki to peek the south road because Crusader has just a laser focused angle onto that. There's Mystery trading fire between some of the left-right players on gas station. There's Fakey making some movements. That Mystery, I believe, does spot. Pre-fire there. Suppression. Nothing there.
Oh, sorry.
For now, I think the left-right Marsoc push has been stalled at the very least. Oh, there's Nikki. Crusader gets a taste of their own medicine earlier, egging on Nikki to push. Immediately gets revived, but that is a sting. Now Crusader has the chance to really bite back and bite back hard. There's Whiskey finally scooping up the kill onto Williams. Exactly what you said, Kale.
Yeah, so strong. And then basically at 2.5 minutes, he knows that there are going to be no additional pushes coming to this east side. So now he's looking back towards the South Street and the tank courtyard. And it makes it incredibly difficult from the burning or other areas kind of mall push. So really all you have is the basically 3 inside that you have to get through to get there, which is going to be hard for the left-right team here.
Whiskey managed to spot Nikki there on center burning, calls out, and more shots go out between Mystery and Fakey. Still a standstill there on gas station. Death waiting patiently. VR Specialist very slowly inching closer. There's Duty Blue putting some shots down. From center road, Fakey takes out Mystery, and that's going to be a huge kill on the bottom floor of Hospital. Here comes VR Specialist. All they have to focus on, I guess, is Death and Reaper on the back side. A flash goes out. There's VR Specialist with the swing and the confirm. Crusader finds a shot onto Fakey, and that's going to be huge. There goes Whiskey again. Nikki goes out. All lift up to VR Specialist. Crusader with the correct call out.
Crusader on top.
Oh yeah. Crusader does give out the correct call out. Has identified Death going down to this exact player on left-right. 1v3. Any predictions, Kale? Reaper's angle's pretty strong.
Yeah. Specialist is in a strong position. Whiskey's going to have a back line. Crusader, if he doesn't try to challenge him here, he's in a rough space here. He's got 3 different lines to get crossed to get the picks and or the cap. It's very unlikely with 47 seconds and not enough time to rotate.
Absolutely, it's tough. But VR Specialist has connected the dots. They now understand that Crusader's on the top floor, but now 40 seconds and counting. Oh, they're gonna try him. They're gonna try him. Nope. Oh, a flick! But look at that. Crusader flicks onto it. Grimtide running away with 3 points. What a beautiful drop down from Crusader.
Smart play by him. He kept him busy with that all noise around him. You don't know where you're gonna get shot from. So good job by Crusader. BR especially wondering around what to do, and finally he decided to go confront him. Too late. He was a little bit smart, a small jump and a window to shoot through. Great kill. You got that. GG's.
I mean, Kale, I'm honestly a little scared for left-right because right now Grimtide is put in another map point position. If they take away this round 6, that means that left-right are fully on their back feet, and they're going to have to fight a very uphill battle, a very steep uphill battle, especially on a map with very uncomfortable OBJs like Quarantine. Any thoughts for left-right? I mean, you've gone against them. What are some of the stops that they managed to pull out in situations that are kind of do or die?
Yeah, for left right now, I think they need to get out of their heads a little bit. You don't see it as much on Volk because they're really getting in their positions and settling down. But on their pushes, they're all kind of bundling together.
Yeah.
One's doing a peek, getting seen, exposing themselves, and then they're not taking, you spend between Wing Courtyard and Burning, spend 3 minutes between that little area, and you never make any you're looking for picks. That's what they're doing, but
right.
You can't waste that time. So they need to kind of loosen up, get out of their heads, kind of recenter themselves and hopefully, you know, come back with a Volk win here
Right.
to take us to a round 7 quarantine.
Round 7 is the
We
mission.
should be there.
Round 7 is the mission for left right now. They want to bring it to a 3-3 tie and then manage to get that 7th round. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. Left right. Let's talk about this specific OBJ. Sergio, I mean, we've all played for multiple seasons. We've seen this center road OBJ in the far south. We know how difficult it gets. Any cool, interesting plays that you've seen in the past? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Any interesting plays you've seen in the past where teams are able to kind of defy odds on Marsoc? I mean, because Volk advantage is kind of the name of the game right now. Is there anything that Grimtide can do that you've seen that's really special, like on this OBJ?
Well, and this just happened, and it's common in this objective having at least one on top of hospital roof. Actually, if you get to fight to try to get a capture and you kill that guy on the roof, that should be a good game. But as we see right now, there's none in the roof for left right. This is a totally different round and maybe capable.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, the cap is always a possibility, but Fakey does give their team an advantage. Identifying the E-spawn, they quickly duck back into cover and relay that information to the rest of the squad. So left, right, understand the spawn, and so they are now better suited to protect. There's Deep Blue scooping up the captain, VR Specialist, pulling up as well. Oh my goodness, there's Mystery lining up a headshot with the heavy. The HK, no, sorry, that's a different gun, the HK, sorry. Thought that was the heavy scar.
Yeah, BR Specialist went up to the roof, got one kill, and he's back down one more time. I guess he will be moving up and down. As long as he's freely to do that, it's all right. It's still early in the match, but we see what they do. Oh, Fakey and Crusader, we get some action in the south.
There's Fakey scooping up Crusader. I mean, look at this. Grimtide, again, they had the disadvantage, right, Kale? They had the disadvantage of their opponents knowing their spawn, but they did actually quite well to deter the big brunt of the counterattack from the Volk squad. There's Fakey actually going for more. Grimtide, though, Crusader not ready for Fakey's position, lost one. So they were in a disadvantage. They managed to even things out into a 3v3, and then Fakey brought left right back up to a one-man advantage. Any thoughts? What's the Marsoc play looking like now in a 2v3?
Yeah, absolutely. So Fakey did that a little bit later on the peak, and unfortunately Grimtide, well, they did go and check for that early push into the south. They did not hold that line to pick up Fakey and kind of weaken that south-southeast push. So with the current layout, we've got two, one in Impact, one on North Street by Tank Courtyard. You know, my opinion here is that I would split and make pressure from both sides and see what picks you can kind of bring up. You know Fakey is going to be in South. You know there's going to be one on Hospital. You think there's going to be one in the Hospital garage. So, I mean, they're pretty meta spots. It's just looking for the angles to pick those folks up. They've got 3 minutes to work with, lots of time. You know, lots of time to work and lots of time to get picks in this scenario.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're kind of following what you advised, I guess. They are definitely not splitting up. In fact, they're converging here on Fuselage, discussing the next steps to try to find a 4th point here on Quarantine Map 2. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, Grimtide have won Map 1 Downfall, and they're just 1 point away from taking Map 2 Quarantine.
The objective here is we're going to push into gas.
We can listen in on Whiskey's inner dialogue right now.
And probably die, but it's gonna be fun.
Whiskey also not very optimistic about their chances here on round 5.
We're doing a far west.
Sorry, round 6.
Into the back of it.
Here's Mystery making a
Yeah,
lot of movements here, Sir Q.
Yeah. I don't even think they have the right kill count, so
Oh.
that's why they're feeling that way. Anyhow, these two were separated, and Whiskey turned around all the way from the south, sorry, from the east to meet Mystery to get a dual push, which you should have better chances than one on each side.
Pretty sure I just saw one run up from dunes into like towards the objective.
Oh, interesting. Whiskey managed to actually spot Fakey,
I got a launcher for
running
that.
from dunes to objective, but not quite, because Fakey is still on dunes, so there's a little bit of asymmetry in terms of the intel, but still kind of in the right direction. Here comes a util toss from Mystery onto the second floor. They are really concerned about somebody on the top floor. Both of them pushing up on gas tanks of Hospital. There's Nikki's beautiful angle from storage.
Oh my god. This GT team, they need to figure it out that they're somewhere else. No one was in the roof. So different angles than usual. My god.
Beautiful kill from Nikki, scooping up Whiskey, and down they go. It's all up to Mystery in a 1v3 again. Grimtide, oh wow, actually does manage to find out Fakey, but the callouts will be coming loud and fast from that player. 1v2, 40 seconds left. Not a lot of opportunities in my eyes. Kale, what do you think?
Hey, so Specialist is going to have the back line. Nikki's going to have the front line right here from the push. Mischi is making the right approach here, coming back from the South Street, utilizing the cover. Nikki's going to see the cross here in just a moment. There it is.
Beautiful scoop up, and that's 3 points for left right. They did, in fact, manage to bring it to round 7, folks. My goodness.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. Can somebody
Go.
spotted in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2-way.
Match point.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Round 7 of quarantine playoffs. All right. Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's football, not football.
Right.
Going on. All right, round 7. We have the North objective. Grim tied on defense, left, right, coming in for a map 2 to equal it up with a southeast spawn. Grimtide is currently spreading out, kind of getting their early lines. Along with left, right, looking for the crossing lines over into Impact. Looks like we're going to have pretty safe on the exposure. Everyone's kind of not overreaching right now with left, right, looking for the early picks. I'm hoping this round we see left, right a little bit better on the time management in the pushes and the different pieces, and kind of being able to maintain what they need to. Chum, round 7.
I think
playoffs.
Yeah, I think Grimtide really
you
is.
Having fun?
I'm having fun. I'm really liking Reaper's position. Down goes Mystery. What a pick from Deep Blue. They don't even know they got the kill. A headshot, in fact. Man, that's going to sting for Grimtide. But again, Reaper's position here, I think, has huge potential, right? A bit of a danger because typically people do end up crawling in this northeast corner of the map where Reaper is exposed to. So that there is danger there, but this angle onto the east side of AC, I think is absolutely amazing. You tell me if I'm wrong. Here's Crusader on the top. Ooh, snipes!
Behind Mall.
Better on the top. Oh, goodness. You know, one of the things in this positioning, you don't have any of that north coverage, and no one has a backline to support you. So Reaper's on his own here, and just is just trusting his team to not let anybody through the north to get behind him, because he's not checking and just listening for those audio cues, just like you were just talking about on how people will be crawling up and you'd be like, oh, well, I'm a sneaky boy, and then like Reaper's like, oh no, I'm dead. So yeah, so strong positioning. Sorry.
No, it's true.
Strong positioning there from Reaper, but he is kind of the linchpin here of if he goes down, then the entire Grimtide team will need to crash and basically figure out life. So with all that being said, Crusader, I think, had his ears burning. Knows he's called out on AC. They're going to be looking for picks for a while from him, and that's one of the great things and a great play by Crusader here. You get shots on someone, you put him out there. They can't cross North Street until they get him out of there. Well, he's already rotated out. They're going to lose. Left Right's going to lose time on East 2 story, just not being able to cross because it's not safe. And so that's one of the big things. You know, we talked one of the earlier playoff matches about how these pushed out players really slowing down the team and making them lose a lot of time, and that's basically Crusader has done that to the point where our East push has given up on it, said nope, I'm not doing that, I'm not messing with that, and now they have kind of consolidated into Tank Courtyard, Burning, and then a Far West.
Oof.
They're still
Made
looking
it.
for him. Crusader, yeah. He
Oh.
moved out of there a long time ago. But they're still worried about him. Even we see Dude Blue right under AC building. He is going carefully because he still thinks someone is up there.
Yeah, look at this angle. Dude,
Oh.
Deep Blue going right up against Reaper.
Williams, what
This-
is he
this
doing
is
in the
gonna-
back?
This is going to be scary right here. Eyes on to Reaper. There's the kill from Dude Deep Blue, and that's going to be huge. 3 left onto Grimtide. Where is Williams? Going up against Whiskey. This is going to be an angle of the century for Whiskey. Oh, locks on target, and that's going to be a big, big help for Grimtide. The northwest, I guess, impact is clear, but 4 left on Marsoc. Still a lot of manpower behind this team.
Yeah, Crusader at objective death at the green container. That they have the area secure for a while until those 2 more Marsoc they get in the area. But we see Dude Deep Blue and Nikki already wandering around. They need to be careful. Crusader is near. Oh wow, that was a smoke at Crusader. Well placed. He's gonna have to move. And that's when danger starts, because you give an angle to the enemy, 1 down, and another one dead. Refragging. A specialist is down. Oh my god. A flashbang. Another smoke. What's going on? It's a 2-2.
We do have Whiskey on impact roof with the crossing line, picking up Deep Blue with Nikki. Last one up in a 1v2. Whiskey's on top of the roof. Nikki getting shots on, but misses. Death is on objective. He's pulling around. He's not going to settle in. And goes for the shots. And Death picks up Nikki for a Grimtide win of map 2 of playoffs. Sorry, I just not been there. Lots of words. I saw Whiskey going up, but I was like,
I'm
you're
glad
good. You said it
I'm glad
all
you
right.
jumped in, because that was an insane play from Whiskey. I mean, just jumping into action, filling in the gaps where he felt it was necessary. Again, after they took out Williams there on West of Impact, you know, they felt that void, and they took that opportunity to kind of focus back on to the Marsoc that were already looking on objective. Death also being quite the movement player that he is, showing off the skills that they are so renowned for. What a play. What a play from both of these teams. But again, Grimtide have managed to take map 2. So we're looking possibly out of map 4 if left right do manage to take the next map. Folks, we are in a best of 5. This is the NA Grand Finals. The blood is sure to be pumping for left right, especially because they're younger, they're faster players, right? They're more aggressive. They're mechanically just gifted. We'll see how it goes up against the Grimtide that can taste the victory in the waters. I was about to do either a shark reference or I don't know what was. Anyways, folks, we're gonna take a break. Map 3 coming your way. Stick around. Stick around, VRML Network. Don't go nowhere.
Prepare to
Only
start.
Baron left alive. Where is Baron? In the spawn. And somebody
Go.
spot in the bottom, going absolutely crazy, getting the 2-way.
Match point.
We got Connor in the voice chat right now. We're just about to start Abandoned on map 3, round 1. Connor, any takeaways? Left right has lost 2 maps now. Any worries? Any thoughts from you as the captain and team lead?
I just gotta believe in the guys to win this, pull it out. Hopefully they have the same mindset coming into map 3 here.
We'll see how it goes. Only time will tell. Connor, thank you so much for your time. We'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Right. I want to welcome everybody to the VRML Network YouTube channel. We are playing the
Reaper, take that slow. I wouldn't be
NA Finals. This is map 2. Map 3, round 1. Welcome to Abandon. Let's go, Chambate.
Yeah, I apologize for the cam work there. I was just trying to find viewer specialist, but the numbers failed me. A nade out from Fakey goes quite close to Reaper, and actually there's Williams downing both with the AKM. That's a huge hit to the Grimtide Marsoc offense. Crusader now filling in the gaps, but they're still exposed to Williams.
My goodness, Grimtide, 2 players dead. Sorry, 1 is dead, the other one is reversible. He might be coming back in momentarily. It's round. It's early, so they might have time to pick Reaper up, but Fakey still wandering around in the back. As we are gonna be playing the apartments objectives, a very nice one. Usually a fast-paced objective. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's see what Green Time does if they get Reaper back up.
The pressure's on. The fight is between Williams and Crusader. I mean, I know, Kale, you're more of a long-range player. You're not one to really, I guess, prefer these kinds of situations. But you let me know, what can Crusader do? I mean, we do see a teammate, Whiskey, go for the res. What can Grimtide do now that... Oh, there's Williams calling out. What can Grimtide do in this position?
Yeah, so Williams is 8 years off objective, and while he did get those early 2 picks, he can't support the objective at all. So once Crusader and them make this cross past South Apartment, he's out of the picture, and then it's basically a Fakey and Deep Blue versus basically a 2v4. So if they pick up Fakey,
Make
they
sure
have
they
the
can't
apartments and hold the apartments, and you can cross by
as
both the
long as-
north and south apartment, and there are crawl caps that Grimtide will absolutely utilize. So if they can pick up Fakey, clear out behind apartments, put down their smoke cover, I can see a cap absolutely going out here just shortly.
Trading util between Whiskey and Reaper. Oh, look at this crosshair from Faking. I'm getting nervous. Oh, util toss from Reaper. Oh my gosh! I just missed it, but it rolls. What a strike. Reaper should play, Reaper, I was about to say golf. What is wrong with me? Reaper should play bowling. There's more shots from Williams. AKM not lining up.
Oh wow, exciting right now for GT. They got rid of the defense in the back. We have Crusader, the fastest capper in the league, I believe. A few steps from it. Will he do it?
Free fires through the smoke, and Nikki catches one. Crusader out of the picture, but there's Whiskey to follow closely. There's a double with the AK-12, a flash out that's going to catch Nikki. Will Whiskey push on Deep Blue? Flicking the C4 clack, and it will find them a down. Whiskey all left alone. 2 minutes on the clock. There's deaths confirmed, but Williams wants some more, suppressing Whiskey, and oh my goodness, there's the cap. 2 points. Unbelievable play. Take a look at that. I mean, that just absolutely fell apart. And I completely missed the cap. 2 points. Oh, shoot. No, I did the wrong one.
Oh my god.
Failed.
You guys witnessed a nice ending. That was a beautiful smoke. Probably like 4 of them. 2 went for the cap. They die. Crusader was really close. He's the one that started everything. But more people were going down, and they left one Marsot alive next to objective, so he got covered with that small divider wall thingy. He was clipping. I don't know if you guys get to see, but his leg was on the other side of the wall. Too bad he didn't get hit, and the capture went through. GG's there. That was excited.
Unbelievable. Kale, break it down for me. Let's say everything that Sergio didn't say. What was missing from Sergio's analysis?
So Blue had a fantastic pickup on Reaper on the north side of the center apartment. He then had a C4 kill onto Death. He was pushing up onto him. He rotates onto objective and has the crossing line back onto objective. And just like Sergio was saying, Whiskey was coming through the wall, but Blue didn't see it, unfortunately, and ended up getting the cap. Smoke coverage getting in onto that cap corner. Nikki didn't have coverage. Williams didn't have coverage. Blue was the only one that might have had a possibility. With no other utility there, they did the best they could.
My goodness, left, right, that's got to sting for Connor, because again, we are on map 3 in a best of 5. If Grimtide close out this one, left, right is forever in the books as the team who came second place in season 18 for North America. Williams will begin their journey towards water tanks, and I think they want 3rd floor. That's the position that they played just 1 round ago, and there's Reaper to also counter that, making their way west.
Are you sure? Like down on the beach?
I mean, so far, it's a very similar Marsoc play from left, right. Any thoughts, Kale? I mean, I'm already seeing Reaper versus Williams, but you tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Reaper versus Williams is gonna be our first interaction here. Reaper's gonna hear him over the side. Mystery is also here. Reaper, oh, fantastic! There you go. And then we have Mystery with grenade out.
Woo! Oh my god.
There's a flash, but it's
beautiful.
Fantastic Mystery.
A flash, but it's useless because Mystery scoops all 3 of them, with the nade, and now Nikki is coming back to an empty map 1 versus 5. Brutal.
Wow, beautiful nade.
Great
Got them
grenade
together.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
one of the mystery picking up his forward.
Oh my
there.
god.
You have to maintain your spacing because that grenade and those types of things. Everyone knows those pushes. Everyone knows those rocks. You have to maintain your spacing as you make the goat path pushes. So fantastic job by Mystery there, picking up 3. And Reaper holding down the beach, picking up his as well.
This is do
Wow.
or die for left right. 1 more point and it's all over for them. My goodness, look at this scoop up by Reaper, just snagging this kill onto Williams. What is going on with left right here, Sergio? Why are they underperforming?
I'm not really sure, but we know green time, they are not making mistakes at all. Great grenades position were decided for the rounds here in Abandon, and good job. They're just doing a fantastic job. Green tie might be joined Imperial to continue for the fight for the Season 18 Grand Champion.
Yeah.
We'll see that. But left right, they only have one more round. They cannot lose anymore. This is one last chance. This is map number 3. They are down 0-3, but we believe they are good. They could come back. We hope so. They deserve it because to get all the way here, it's a lot of job, a lot of practices, a lot of screens, and we just need to appreciate the time everybody's putting into the season. GG's everyone. GG's left right.
This next OBJ is in the south of the map, and Kale, you explain in more detail than I ever will be able to, but there is the possibility of a south spawn. We don't see that over there. Grimtide do have the far spawn. So left, right are going into this round absolutely aware that there's the danger of a quick spawn. We do see them on the minimap journeying out to the south, and very quickly they'll understand there is no south spawn, that Grimtide are here in the north.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the key things on this objective is going through and clearing out that that first initial quick spawn, as you call it. Because so you have 3 spawns all in the north on the other side of 3-story, and then you have one that is just tucked in right next to the objective. And Fakey is going all the way around, making sure that nobody's tucked up in a corner, and basically trying the "I'm a sneaky boy" play. So with that being said, Death is
Oh my
already
God!
at
Cap!
objective.
Oh my God! No way! Death made it all the way to the front while everybody's worrying about the back.
Oh my god, nade!
Two kills.
Oh my goodness.
Grenade put him down. Wow, what a run. That have to be very scary for left, right. Oh, more action outside.
M203 onto the inside of OBJ, and that's going to be huge from Reaper. A second nade will confirm Death, but I don't know if it'll take out Mystery. No, it doesn't. Even Stevens 3-3. Death's blitzkrieg onto OBJ has definitely caused some stir. There's Fakey to clean up Mystery, rounding the corner. There's VR Specialist taking out Reaper. It's only left up to Crusader. Maybe left-right has done something correct, or something right, on map number 3, Abandoned. Grimtide's mistake finally. So, you know, Shirkyu, you were saying that Grimtide so far has not made many critical mistakes, and I think this one may have been it. Overstepping, getting overconfident. You know, I could use a word that's related to Rooster, but not on the air. I mean, Kale, has Grimtide done kind of loose cannon stuff like this before?
Yes, but they're 2 maps up. It's 3-0. I sat and talked about the quick spawn because I had no intention or expectation that there wouldn't be any front coverage and that Grimtide would not be at objective from a north spawn within 45 seconds. I mean, that was a straight beeline to objective. Death getting inside of objective that quickly. And unfortunately, they all came in individually all at once with everybody basically able to counter that. And so we have left-right picking up their first defensive win from an overreaching Grimtide.
Unbelievable
God, they
play.
were so close.
Ridiculous.
They were so close, Chambe.
1 point for
Yeah,
left right.
they were
Sergio,
getting-
they're doing it.
Yeah, they were worried about the back, and none of the left right got someone in the broken walls. I could see the approaching of that as a Crusader made it in within 30 seconds. He was already at the front door. He probably could get away if he just crawled down quietly and put the code, but he decided to fight. He saw one, he saw a second one, got 2 kills, and left right came back, got rid of him, and started fighting. And one by one went down with 3 players left. Jay, that was great. They need more of this.
The tension is palpable, Kale. I mean, the chat's going absolutely wild after that cap by I believe it was Whiskey there on Grimtide. Same OBJ, and once again, no quick spawn. Round 4, here we come again. Grimtide is sitting on the edge of a series win. They could take this all home, the NA Grand Finals against left right.
All right, we are back out. Look at them. They're running on.
I'd like to observe Grimtide doing a 4-man push to cover quick spawn.
I haven't seen that before.
Grimtide is having a good time. No one watched early lines from the Grimtide side. Death still already putting pressure on the beach push. Specialist is going to be looked in the corner. Oh, fantastic shooting by there. Now Crusader's going to come clean it up. 1 left on the beach. They are going to be in trouble here. Fakey needs to get off the beach. Or actually, Crusader?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
It's going to be tough. Yeah, it's a duel between
dear.
Fakey and Crusader watching the beach line. VR Specialist absolutely denied one of the Grimtide players. Who was it? Yeah, I believe it was Mystery, right? Or am I tweaking? No. Who just died?
Mystery, correct. Wait.
No, Mystery's still alive.
Let me bring...
Who just died? Oh, it was Death. It was Death. Absolutely denied Death. A clean headshot straight through the skull, and put themselves in a numbers advantage. Marsoc is difficult on this OBJ, but here comes Whiskey. Speak of the devil. May start to hear footsteps from 2 of left right.
He's definitely going to the right direction. He will be getting a early gift. 2 kills maybe. He better do things right. GT could be getting things a little bit easier with these 2 being dead. Oh, it was just a trade.
Man, that will...
1 on each side, not too bad.
Yeah, that will suck for Grimtide because left-right, not only do they still have a numbers advantage, but 4 players is much better to have than 3 players. I mean, it's not just because 4 is more than 3, but, you know, that just number configuration has proved to be a little bit more advantageous in this game, in the game of Onward 2.0.
Right.
Mystery leaving Goat Path, making a late rotation back to cover the beach push. Specialist is going to be ready for him, though. He's going to have gun up.
Specialist continues moving up this hill. They may catch Mystery off guard. Will VR Specialist do that? Oh, no, Mystery's behind. Top. No. They are exposed. They are exposed. VR Specialist is just so close to that opportunity, but they will crouch up to the hill west of OBJ.
Making sure that trade was a trade, and he's not getting called out right now.
Yeah.
Just barely missed that transition, that crash back from Mystery onto objective.
Connor Rage, sorry, I keep doing that. Connor Rage is pushing their way up. May see a sliver of Crusader in just a moment, but they are danger close to OBJ. We'll even hear footsteps from the Volk players. Tensions are extremely high for the left-right players. Again, they are sitting on the edge of a cliff. One small push, and they lose the championship forever. Yeah, Connor Rage. Oh my gosh, Crusader actually clipped through the wall, and Connor will spot it. Here comes Util. Let's see the throw, boss. Oh, it just goes short. Just goes short, and that's going to be frustrating. Crusader had a moment where he wanted to peek, and they do peek now with the AK-12, but no one's there. With 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock, we see VR Specialist actually picking up some util off a dead fakie. Any thoughts? Sorry, not fakie. Off a dead whiskey. Any thoughts, Kale? 3v4 for Grimtide. Can their configuration be able to hold off the brunt of the left-right attack?
Crusader's going to be picked up by Specialist here in a moment if Crusader's keeps looking out this way. With that being said, he picks up Connor. Oh no, Specialist, you got a minute 10. You cannot hold. Goat Path has been held on Goat Path for over 3 minutes now. They're going to run out of time. Specialist is our only combatant here that needs to pick up Crusader. They have to pick up Crusader here, but Crusader has now tucked in a little bit tighter. That push needs to happen now.
Oh no.
Mystery picking up Nikki.
VR Specialist does finally connect with Crusader, but time is ticking. 40 seconds on the clock. It's in a 2v2. M203 smoke goes out onto the second floor of OBJ, but Mystery seems ready for VR Specialist. Here they come. Smoke out. 30 seconds. Beep, beep on the clock. Where's the swing from VR Specialist? Mystery seems to be ready. Immediately gets taken out by Reaper. Switching task, and they do it. Grimtide, take it. Your new NA finalists, champions of North America. It is Grimtide. Left, right just could not make it over the abandoned obstacle. My goodness. I'm going to try to line up an interview, but Sir Keo, starting with you, let's give some feedback. What does this mean to the Onward community?
My God, we got the #1 place in the regular season, going ahead to the finals. They did great. They did great. This was a good match, and they were screaming at the end. They were happy. They got here, and they actually got a pretty chill last game here. They got 3 maps. Good job. They need to keep it up. Representing NA American side, we have more people wants to be champions, so there's gonna be still a fight. There's still gonna be a fight. Good job. Congratulations, Green Tie. Congratulations, Left Right. What a run. All the way from way back at the bottom, all the way to the top. They did it. Good job. Good job.
Kale, talk to me,
man. They did great.
Yeah. Grimtide, I talked earlier, they came in with Downfall Night. They come to Abandon next. Both maps they take in a 4-1. They came out with a plan. They executed that plan. They got their 2 maps. And then on their defensive rounds for Quarantine, they held out in the end, holding off the left-right team. Ended up being a full 3-map sweep for Grimtide. Again, congratulations. You guys have been amazing. Looked good, great all night. Other than that one push death, yeah, I'm just giving you crap, Death. You're just fun to play with, and just you looked great all night. You're #1 in the season, you're #1 in playoffs, and you did fantastic.
Spectacular job, Death. In the voice chat, we have Reaper, the team captain of Grimtide, and Connor Rage, captain of Left Right. I'm gonna start with you, Reaper. Short. Your quick thoughts, having been the newest Onward VRML NA champions.
We finally did it, man. After, I think, 5 seasons, GT finally got its star.
Unbelievable work, my friend.
I still can't believe this is real.
Even back in season 16, for the interviews that I've done, I remember you mentioning that was your dream all along, and I am so happy to see you execute it. And Connor Rage, my goodness, what what a roller coaster it was to actually witness left, right, struggle through all of the steps, right? I mean, you guys were on a roll at times. Other times, you guys just could not find a groove. Any message to the community and to the Grimtide team?
I just want to say congratulations. They worked real hard this season. Obviously, only taking one loss, that's incredible. So congratulations to them, of course. I don't know, just.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Connor. And again, congratulations to you as well for making it this far. What a feat for a roster of that configuration. Amazing job.
Thank you.
Of course, guys. Kale, I'm gonna leave you with the final words, and then we'll wrap up. What a journey today.
Yeah. All right. So, what a journey today. Playoffs, making it through the whole weekend, the whole season. I want to give a shout out to Sergio, carrying the casting community for Onward. Thank you, everyone who's been watching us today on the VRML network, watching the better side of the football to watch, and us having a wonderful time. Thank you for supporting Onward. Thank you for supporting the league. We will be taking a hiatus and while the while the activity is going on, and then we're gonna hop back in once everything gets back going for Onward. And I hope to see all of you back out there, and let's see if we can get some more new people into Onward, showing some clips from today's cast, show them some from other things, get them interested, make them want to play. If we want to cast everyone, we want to cast you, and we want to, thank you all for being here tonight.
Folks, that's gonna be it. I don't know where we've made it. This is the end of season 18, but I don't know what that means for us as a community. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but thank you so much for the journey. We'll see what happens after the end of the hiatus. Stick around, keep playing Onward, and hang tight, folks. GG's. Peace.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.